Playing Games with Strangers is a member of CultureBox, a curated collection of podcasts, videos, and articles that will provide you with a balanced meal of content. Whether you enjoy geeky reviews, comedy, or original fiction, you can open up the CultureBox and find something excellent for your soul. Be sure to check out The Rushmore Show. The Rushmore Show is the place for ranking the ultimate top 4 in sports, video games, nostalgia, movies, and so much more. Each week, Andy and Kirk spark engaging discussions and friendly debates, making The Rushmore Show your compass in the realm of pop culture rankings. Find them at youtube.com/The Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top 4 and nothing more.
Yeah, I'm just still really confused as to why her house isn't touched. I look around for a basement.
I start looking up for a basement.
Who finds an attic and there is no basement to this house?
I found an upper basement.
Okay.
I pull down the ladder for the attic.
You see signs in the attic, affirmations of purging the sin from your body. There's a handle up there that has about 5 straps of leather with knots in it.
Mm-hmm. It's a torture-like chamber.
And then there's kind of like a thick yoga mat in the middle of the floor.
Okay. So, she's paying penance for something? Yes?
Yes.
Is that what we're gathering here?
She just has the itchy back.
Nope, there's better ways.
Playing games with strangers, you know there's no danger. So come on in, we're all friends. Playing games with strangers.
I think, do you guys remember the one time we were in Towerfall, and I think it was, if you want to tempt fate, you hit Callum. I think you punched him. Maybe you should try that again, see what happens.
That's happened a lot, not just in Towerfall, but...
Yeah, but...
Last time it got me arrested.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the time that I got arrested.
That probably is. I don't want to do that.
Are you sure that you wanted to tempt fate?
I mean, you could if you think it'll help.
I don't really want to tempt Callum.
I mean, I'm pretty good with it. As I said, wouldn't be the first time.
I give you a light, tap.
Oh.
Fate?
No, hit Wilder.
Why would I hit
Probably
Wilder?
deserve it.
Is this supposed to be accomplishing something?
It's boring.
Yeah, well, I think, yeah. I know that wasn't a full sentence, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do your plan. My plan, not working.
So we're going to check a body.
I mean, less checking the body and more the people that killed the body might be related to the whole cult thing, which might be related to Carrick, which could help us figure out some things about Carrick and or trapping him where he is.
If we only had chalk, we could draw a line around the body.
I probably have some of that somewhere.
While you guys are traveling to the body, and I'm having flashbacks to Stand By Me, Mayra and Emran, you guys are in Altha Ulthiad.
I believe that this has hit the spot, so to speak, which is to say this drink that is not hitting any spots at all. I don't think I need to stay in this bar anymore.
Good. Well, what is the plan then?
Well, I suppose we should find Rhoda so that she can tell you to stop following me around. Which probably means talking to my mother again. Which is perhaps worse than having you follow me around.
She's worse than me.
Yeah, I got valid reasons, all right, but no one asked me what they were.
I'm not exactly known for listening, but
No, that's okay. That was definitely not something I said out loud. That was something that someone else said because someone made a face. I'm going to go try and find my mother and Rhoda, who I assume are together.
Make an investigation check.
Looking for the Fontars. 12. Unless I get to roll with advantage because I'm being helped.
Are you helping Mayra?
I'm looking for Fontars. So I
Okay.
guess.
Go ahead and roll with advantage then, Squid.
Oh, jeez. 18.
Yeah, you find your mom outside the city in the camp with the people from Waterdeep, doing her best to serve that community with distribution of food and goods.
I will approach.
Oh, Ambryn, hello.
Hello. Is Rhoda here?
She's in the city somewhere. She said she'd be back later.
Like where?
In the city is an awful big place.
Also, Orthiad?
Nothing like more specific than just that. Do you keep track of your own daughter?
No. I could have told you that without.
I'm sorry, who are you?
That's not important. We need to go find Rhoda back in town now.
Yes, we do. Keep up the good work. Walk away.
Back to town where we just came from.
I have never been so
Attacked?
like, I'm just playing this character and I had some spicy emotions from that exchange from Amryn. Like,
So did she, so.
Okay, so you're back in town.
Now I'm looking for a different Fontar.
You come across Rhoda as she is bringing some sundries in a cart out to the camp.
Rhoda, perfect. Just who I was looking for.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Em. And I'm sorry. I don't think I owe you a lot, but I don't think I actually ever got your name.
I'm Mayra.
Hello, Mara.
Yes, and this is the point of the conversation now that you both are well acquainted that you tell her to stop following me around.
I'm not doing that
Why?
because I'm not doing that.
Do you want her to die?
I don't want you to die.
I don't think she's going to be the reason that I stay alive. Nor do I think you
Well,
really have.
I'm very skilled.
You also thought that the best way to save Towerfall was to replace the government, and look how well that went. So
I would like to submit that the replacing the government was not what caused tentacles to come from the ground. So that was
you don't
a
know.
bit accusatory. Also, it was not my original idea to assassinate the queen. That happened by itself. But sure. So you're going to tell her to stop following me now?
No,
How about now?
no.
How about now?
Hey, I have people who actually have need of
I will sit on you.
me. Okay. Amryn, you're being very selfish right now. I have goods and sundries that need to go to people who desperately need it, and you are overly consumed with the fact that I'm making you interact with somebody who doesn't agree with your disposition. You're going to have to come to terms with the fact that there's going to be people that you don't like that you're going to have to deal with in life.
Well, that is some logical jumps that we have made just now. I don't believe that the reason I dislike her is because she doesn't like my disposition, which would be fair because I've not been overly dispensational lately. That's not the right word. I'm not one for religion.
As you are talking to her, she just starts walking away.
I will continue to follow. No, the reason that I don't want her following me around is because I am very tempted to end her life every time I see her because I know what she did. Which I don't know if you know what she did, and I don't want to be the one to ruin this new relationship that you found.
I don't care.
I think you would.
Saved me from myself. And everything outside of that, it doesn't matter. So suck it up, Buttercup. Put your big girl panties on and come to terms with it. And I have to get these to people who are actually in need. So if you'll excuse me, good day, madam.
You know, you were a lot more fun when you couldn't talk. I'm just saying. You should try it again.
Yeah, well, you should try living your own life again.
I'm trying,
judging
and
everybody
instead you
else's.
have someone following me around. So now I have to live two lives because I have to watch out for her too.
I can watch out for myself.
She can watch out for herself.
Can she do that and not watch out for me?
I think so.
Great, you should do that. You should go look out for yourself and not me. That would be great. And then I'll look out for me. Rhoda, you can keep delivering sundries, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm happy that you're helping people. It's very nice.
Are you done with your little temper tantrum? I'm supposed to be the younger sister here, but I seem to be the only one who's acting with any amount of maturity.
That is, again, a questionable logical leap that you've made, but because you have limited information, I will allow you to assume that you are the one acting with maturity in this situation. Sure. I will say that threatening to sit on you was a slight bit immature, but it would have been an effective method. That's all. Anyway. So as my sister said, you can stop following me and you can look out for yourself and I'll look out for myself.
Oh no, I said she was capable. I still would like it if she would made sure that you didn't die.
Which I intend to do.
I don't think that's a risk. At current, not something I plan on being on my agenda. In fact, it's never on my agenda.
Okay.
And I've been pretty good at it, okay?
Pretty good?
I've been around your friends.
Yes, I think my chances have improved greatly now that I'm not around them.
Wait, they're not here with you?
No, I'm not exactly sure. They walked into a diner, punched someone in the face. Got punched in the face? I'm not entirely sure. There was a lot of really questionable things happening and I left.
So you abandoned them in the middle of a fight?
No.
It wasn't exactly a fight.
Yeah, it was.
But you abandoned them?
Yes.
Way to go, Dad.
They're not my family.
She just shakes her head, then goes back to the camp.
Do you have siblings, Mira?
Not that I know of.
You should consider yourself very, very lucky.
I don't know that it's luck that's kept me alive, but...
I'm not saying the alive. The fact that you're an only child, apparently, allegedly, or you might not be. I don't know, but you don't have them saying things like that, which is fun. So what now?
Well, Rhoda's safe, and that's what matters.
I would agree.
And I'm following you.
Yes, you are following me. That is why my question is now, what now? Because I don't have a plan anymore. I've given up plans at this point. I'm in a city that I've never been in, and it's very dark here. It's fine. It's a nice city. It's lovely. I don't live here. My house is destroyed. I don't have a job anymore. Most of my friends are dead. Most of my family's dead. The ones that are alive, kind of pissing me off right now. But, you know, what are you going to do? You can't pick, I guess.
I mean, the world is kind of ending right now, so
Yeah.
then it seems like your friends are the only ones trying to stop that.
That might be an exaggeration. They just might be the only one we've seen recently that seem to be making some choices. Some of them good. Most of them not.
They're the only ones I've seen doing something.
I mean, we evacuated the city. That was not simply their doing.
We were with them, weren't we?
I don't believe they initiated the evacuation as much as they assisted. Once again, questionable logical leaps are happening in this conversation. But okay. Well, So is your suggestion for our plan to go find them again? Because, again, these are the people that walked into that diner and did everything that
You
they
seem
did.
like someone who currently could benefit from killing someone.
I could. That is, you know what? You are right. That is correct. I haven't done that recently.
I know the signs. We can go, but at least we would focus on the one that everybody is trying to kill and not someone in town.
Yes, the one that they're trying to kill is, I don't know if you're familiar with things that are like the size of the sky, and eat people. But that's what it is. So it seems, and I tend to think of myself as pretty capable, but that might be slightly out of my realm of one glaive, two hands, a lot of determination. So it could be fun, but that also sounds like it goes directly against the whole don't die thing. Sounds like it might be directly into the going to die thing, which I have promised I'm not trying to do. So
I'm here to make sure that you don't die.
by suggesting I fight the big thing, that's a questionable
Well,
advice.
also trying to keep you from killing a innocent person.
Who? Where?
You definitely seem ready.
Yes, but I only see one person right now, so I'm just wondering where the innocence comes in.
We're halfway between camp and town. There are other people.
Yeah. I'm not
Probably.
going to just randomly start fighting people.
I would hope not.
I have some manners.
I'm just saying you should find something to focus on. And you have a lot of aggression, so it's easier to focus that. Trust me, I know.
Perhaps I'll take up knitting.
I've never done that. Does that use aggression?
I don't know. They have large needles, don't they?
Is it a physical sport?
I'm not sure. I've never done it. Well, so this camp is, well,
You could always hand out sundries.
that is an option. Yes. I believe I might go avail myself to this city and see what's happening.
All right.
All right, well, bye then. You could stay if you want, just right here. You could just stay here.
That's not how this works.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
And with that, we will go back to our other group. Okay, so you are back at the body of Ethan.
Okay. Gonna give this body a little look. How long did it take us to get there?
About a half hour, maybe.
Perfect. Then true seeing is still up. So if there's anything fun and exciting in this building and or house and or secret doors, because you see those with true seeing.
As you approach this, you see what would normally be some invisible sigils written across the top of the window frame.
Oh, of the house.
Yeah, the window that you broke open that you guys go in and out of.
Do they look familiar?
Well, I mean, you could roll an Arcana check if you wanted to figure out what they were, but they're not something you've necessarily seen before that I've described.
Well, one moment. I got an 18 plus 0 because I'm not smart.
Well, you're smart enough to know what these sigils are. This is like a rudimentary spell to anchor another end of a spell to other places.
What do you mean?
think of it as one side of a walkie-talkie set,
Mm.
except magically speaking. So you imagine there may be a window elsewhere that has similar sigils on it. And so to pass through that window would be to pass through this window.
Huh. I see. Interesting. Well, that's okay. I don't like going through windows and doors now when I know that they're going other places. But this is the end, so going through this is like being in the place where we are.
Yes.
Is there a way to tell what it's linked to?
No.
A way to do it with magic. Frantically scrolls through spell sheet.
If you can give me something that would make sense, I mean, you can bounce ideas off me, but for the most part, it's like looking at a walkie-talkie and being like, do I know where the other one is at because I see this one?
Well, see, but if you use the 2 tin cans with string,
That's not what this is, though.
Okay.
I'll use a spell for it again.
Okay, what spell?
I'll use legend lore on it about the sigil because it'll tell me like significant lore about the thing.
Okay. As you cast legend lore and you begin to think upon the texts that you read about this concept of this, you are able to interpret that basically what somebody has done was they've modified the spell for basically the spell work that's used on can't remember what it's called now.
Like gate,
The portal things that
teleportation circle.
Stargate.
yeah, it's like they basically modified a teleportation circle, except using this window as the circle instead of an entire circle on a floor.
So like they would have to activate it when they're going through it? Or is it more like
No.
a gate where they just have to go through it?
It's just a gate that they would have to go through it. Where like a circle of teleportation, you're able to modify it to go to specific places.
Right, but you have to
This-
activate it still.
Right. This is kind of a one way, like a direct route between two spots that isn't altered.
Does it tell me where the other one is?
It does not.
Does it tell me who put it here?
Any spellcaster that has the ability could have done it.
Well, I'll go in. We'll look around for other fun things.
All right, you go in, you go down, you find Ethan's body. He's still dead.
Nothing else interesting on the way that jumps out.
No, not really, no.
Any signs that people have been here since we were?
That's a big negative.
Callum, can I be honest?
Yeah.
And everyone, Wilder or Bog.
I'd prefer it. Did you kill him?
No, I didn't. What? I'm not sure what we're doing.
You know, I'm not sure what we're doing either.
Oh, that makes 4 of us.
I'm really trying here. We have to stop this. And I don't know what to do. I've tried being smart, and I've tried being dumb, and I've tried making a plan, and I've tried, I don't know, doing nothing. And I feel like I can't do anything. Like we're not. Like what can we do? There's people we care about who've died, and I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of making it up as we go along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's make up something that does something. Sorry,
Hey,
We,
Did
no,
we move the body yet? Can we move the body?
We could move the body. Where are we moving the body to?
Do we need to
maybe
move the
there's-
body?
Maybe there's something written under the body. I don't know. Said he wants to do something.
Yeah,
We
but
got. Oh, here we could just stare at this wall.
Orbog,
Let's
you're
look at
not-
that wall.
you're not
Whoa,
being
magic,
helpful right now.
magic, magic,
You-
magic.
I punched Callum earlier, but I'm getting awfully close. I'm sorry. I'm not handling things very well right now.
Okay, I'm gonna move the body. I'm moving the body.
Mhm.
I'm looking underneath of it. Do I see anything?
This body's been here for a couple days now. So
Always
as
sticky.
yeah, as you move it, it's a little bit gooey, like sort of like a gummy worm that's spent all day out in the sun.
You should absolutely wash your hands.
I'm going to take out the diamond that was found for me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to kneel down and I'm going to cast resurrection on Ethan.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get some answers today.
Yep, you are. Do me a favor, roll a D100, please.
I'd sure love to. Let me find him. That is a 8.
Okay.
No, wait, hold on. I rolled a D8. I'm sorry. That's a 6.
Oh, I stand so corrected. Yeah, he resurrects. He's like, oh crap, and he starts reaching into his pockets.
Oh, hello. Hi, I'm Callum.
As you say that, he pulls his hand out and he blows this fistful of
Ah.
spice off into your face.
I have true seeing up, so it hurts extra much.
Can Pooh try to jump in front of it?
Make a dex roll.
Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
That's a negative.
Yep.
Callum, roll a con save, please.
I'm surprised this man can hit me.
I'm also going to jump in and try and restrain him right after he
Natural
does this.
20.
All right. You get hit in the face with this dust. Just reflexively speaking, you hold your breath as you see it coming, so you don't inhale any of it.
That was...
And then Wilder, go ahead and make a. I believe that's going to be to grapple. I think that's athletics, if I remember right.
15.
Yeah, he got a 2, so he is grappled.
-2.
Oh no, he
Oh,
rolled a
with the negative
6.
4. Okay.
Just take it easy. We're here to talk to you. Okay?
Where did they go?
Well, that's what we're hoping we can figure out.
There was 3 of them.
Could you tell me what they look like in detail?
There was a warforged shorter guy. He's the one that got me. Was I dead?
Yeah. But
Yep.
you know, you're not the only one.
There was a tabaxi.
Did they take your eyeball?
My what?
Your eye? I think they took your eye.
Did they?
I mean, can you see out of it?
My depth perception's a little bit off.
I mean, to be fair, I can tell they took your eye.
As you ask that, and he turns to you, you notice this small, little pea-sized nodule kind of hanging out of his eye socket, and it's just slowly starting to grow and suck back in, like a sort of like an older brother suspending a loogie over their younger brother's face, and then
That's
kind of
gotta feel real
slowly
weird.
slurping it in.
How does that feel?
I'm sorry I asked.
You asked.
Carry on, please, sir.
Yeah.
Don't say I.
And then there was a woman, an elf woman. She was blonde, fairly quiet.
Maybe a little pushy, bossy.
Well, I mean, she tried to kill me.
Was she good at chess?
I would call that pushy,
Wait,
bossy.
no.
I would say it didn't just
Poker.
try.
Was she good at poker?
She's not the one who did it. It was the Warforged.
How common are they?
They're not, but Ethan does.
Hey, quick question. What's that?
What's what?
A Warforged.
It's sort of like a person constructed from inanimate objects where magic has caused it to live.
Oh.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
We should get one of those.
I was trying to build one at my house.
Yeah. Do you know, did they happen in the midst of, taking you and killing you, happen to say why and where they were going and what they were doing and maybe their names, social security numbers, things like that.
Birthday.
I have a vague memory of one of them taking my eyeball as evidence that I was killed. They targeted me specifically.
And you don't know what they wanted?
Not offhand.
Do you know how they got you here?
How they got me here.
Yeah,
They
could you
found me
explain?
here.
They found you here.
Yes.
How did you get here?
Through the window in the back of my house.
Did you set that up?
No, actually. Oddly enough, it was something I discovered when I locked myself out of my house one time and I was trying to get back in to get my key.
Oh, I see.
That's convenient.
That is very convenient. So you just happened to wander in here, and then you went down here, and then they all found you, and then...
Oh, no. I've been coming here ever since that time. I find that these dark, dank places, and he turns around and he points at some plants that are along the rim of the room. It's where I grow my Sithril.
I see. So they followed you here.
I don't know if they followed me or if they were trying to get into my house through the front.
Okay.
And so I locked them out.
Yeah.
And then I kind of came around the side and into my back window to kind of escape them because they were being very suspicious on my lawn, constantly setting off my sigils.
So what it sounded like is they followed you here. Pretty one for one, actually. They tried to get in your door, and you went through here, and then they killed you here. So it seems like they came through and followed you.
Well, how would they know to come in through my back window, though? That's just ridiculous.
Well, you happened through the back window by coincidence. Perhaps they did the same.
But they would have to know where my sigils are at on my lawn and how to get around them.
There's always luck.
Yeah, there's that. Also, I can see sigils right now, so I would have been able to avoid them.
Right.
I think we avoided them.
Where's Emran? Isn't she supposed to be with you?
She's not here right now, but I left her a message, so she knows where we're at. Right, Callum?
Yeah, I sent a message to her. Yeah.
So she's good. I mean, she's a little. It's gonna
She's
be
fine.
great.
I don't.
She's gonna be so happy to know that you're not dead anymore.
Yeah, so quick question.
So happy.
Actually, can we sorry. I think we should let her know. Can we send her a quick message, Callum?
Oh, I can take care of that.
Okay.
Just a second. Emran, out of left field, you get a message in your head saying, "Hey, it's Ethan. Your friends wanted me to shoot you a message to say that I'm not dead anymore. So, I guess I'm not dead anymore."
I didn't realize you were dead. I knew you were missing. A lot's happened. Where are you? What's going on? Why are you with them?
Too much to explain. Come through my back window. Watch for sigils. Bypass is Worcestershire sauce.
I have a lot to say and not enough words to say it, so I'll just wait until I see you. But that's a dumb word.
I'm just straight stopped walking too when this happened. Like she was cruising, and then it was just for the listening audience. I made some great facial expressions.
They were great. Top notch.
What are you doing?
Yeah. So, well, one of my brothers is alive, and we have to go to his house because apparently he found all the others, and he's not dead anymore, is what he said. So,
One of your brothers?
yeah.
You have more than one?
Yes, there's a lot of us. There were a lot of us. There's a lot less of us now, and most of the ones that are alive are... Never mind. I won't say that. I love all my siblings equally.
Do you?
I love most of my siblings equally.
Do you?
Most of them. Oh, darn, that the one that came back to life is the one I was going to kill.
Ethan looks at the rest of you and it's like, okay, she's on her way.
Great.
So, based on the very limited amount of interaction we've had with you, You seem to know a lot about a lot of things that nobody else knows about. Um, know
Well,
anything about? Go ahead.
when you can see the symbols in the sky, it's pretty easy to determine how things are. I told you about this. I see you're not wearing your hat anymore,
I'd
though.
like to admit
So,
that I wasn't there for that. Could you tell me about the symbols in the sky?
well, yeah, you can. If you look in the sky, you can see the design of all things. It's really easy to tell what's what. Just with the arrows and the circles and whatnot.
Yeah. This is gonna sound really rude. I don't mean it that way. But to be honest, I thought you were a little crazy, and now I'm realizing maybe you weren't crazy. So I got rid of my hat. And uh, do you know about Carrick?
It's a big dude, tentacles, likes to eat souls.
Scary.
Is that the name the destroyer has taken?
I think the destroyer is pretty good. That's pretty fitting.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we know him as.
Have they already presented themselves?
Who?
The destroyer.
Tentacles and
w-
things, yes.
Yeah, we've seen tentacles destroying stuff.
We might be too late.
That's what we
We-
figured
we-
too.
We killed one of them.
One of what?
Oh, the followers of the destroyer. The dude that was trying to meld with him, kinda.
Yeah.
Like a herald or something.
Big fan of yellow.
That's a
Hello,
good
dude.
word for it, Pooh. Yeah.
Herald? Oh, there was a guy that I knew
Yep.
that kind of, his name was
So-
Harold.
Hold on a second. Are you saying that you know? Now,
Spill the beans.
how much do you know about this destroyer? Yeah, I think let's all sit down, have a little conversation about this destroyer and what you know about it.
Well,
Because we've
Just
been looking for
off-
books. So
offhand, I had heard something about it. I had a friend named Tommy.
Tommy.
He was really into those kinds of doomsday prophecies. I didn't know much about it myself. He just constantly said that the destroyer is coming. And I was just like, dude, you're crazy.
that's what I thought
Yeah.
about you.
Okay, so about, you said we might be too late, which indicates that there is a not too late. And what would that entail?
Just Tommy always said that his
Is Tommy still around? So we could ask Tommy if you're not comfortable answering these questions.
yeah, let's go.
Could you send him a message? See if he's hanging around.
I'm out of spell slots.
That's a shame. Are you a warlock?
I need to take a nap now.
Take a little short rest. Take a little nap.
But yeah, come with me. I'll take you to him. And he goes up the stairs and starts to head towards the back window.
We follow.
In the meantime, as he gets to the back window, Emran,
Oh, I imagine we're still we were underground. We gotta walk all the way up there.
They have an escalator.
I hope so. I just put Mira on my back and start jogging.
What?
No, I do not. We don't ride farm cars.
you guys go upstairs and Ethan goes through that back window. It's kind of a sight to behold given his anatomical design.
He just
But
jumps.
it looks very weird from your guys' perspective because as he's passing through this window, it's like his body's being just erased as he passes the threshold of the window.
I follow.
Same.
You fall out into the backyard of this house.
You seem mildly paranoid.
He or me?
He. Look at the
Well,
sigils on the ground, Callum.
Yeah, I would say that he's got good reason. Seems like.
He was dead.
No, Dave, you don't understand. You didn't fall out into his backyard. You fell out into the backyard of the house that you're in.
Oh, okay. I take it back.
I mean, he still seemed paranoid. Still an accurate statement. I cast sending to Ethan.
Hi, it's me, Callum. How do we get to where you are? Because we're in this building, and then we were outside this building, and we weren't at your house. Thanks.
You get a message back from him saying,
I don't know. I would just always go in through my back window, and every time I came back out, I was back outside my house.
Could you potentially come back? Sorry, hi, it's me, Callum again. Could you potentially come back? And maybe if we go through together.
okay, where's everybody standing right now?
Right up on the window.
I was going to say, not far from the window. At least Callum and Wilder, I would assume.
Yeah.
The large bulk of a human deer hybrid comes flying through the window. I need everybody to make some deck saves.
Yeah, that was a 7. I'm glad we're not in combat tonight.
9.
19.
24.
Yeah, Ethan ends up crowd surfing on Wilder and Orbog.
Oh, you can't just jump through a window like that.
That's definitely a way.
She told me to come back.
She who?
I'm sorry, he told me to come back. You have a really high voice for a dude.
It's the Irish lilt.
Oh,
I mean, the Vasa lilt.
What?
the Vasavian lilt.
Indeed.
Of course.
It's good with a nice pot roast.
Potatoes.
Anyway,
We're
okay,
Vasavian.
so how are we doing
Kilt.
this, guys?
Maybe if we all hold hands and go through together.
Rope.
We're holding each other's tail.
Wait,
Hey,
what?
the window. It's kind of a small window.
Just, sideways.
We have rope. Ah. Should
I
have brought
did-
that whip with us.
I did
Oh, we do have
no.
rope.
I did say rope.
Whip?
Yeah, it was a
Crazy Tilda.
halfling. Yeah, a halfling friend. She has an aunt
Indiana
that's,
Jones.
into
Yeah.
some weird religious things and has a whip.
Yep.
All right. Well, I try not to judge.
Same.
She doesn't.
Anyway, so are we holding hands or are we using with a rope?
Both? Can we do both? Can we tether and can we hold?
Hey, that's a good idea, Callum. I'm gonna pull rope out and start tying it around.
I'll go last.
Why?
I only have one one hand.
That's true.
Oh,
Do
you
you want
have
to fix
two.
that?
Tell you what, who's got the best grip here?
Pooh.
Yeah.
I've got
I
a
would say
pretty
Pooh.
good one, I guess.
It's like iron.
Tell you what, Pooh, why don't you come second? Because this is going to be a little bit disorienting.
My athletics is pretty good.
Let me go first. Hang on to my hand.
Oh, okay.
And as he goes through this window, all of a sudden you feel a strong force, like there's some power behind it, just pull you through this window.
Ooh.
You guys daisy chain out. And as you are going out sideways through this window, you're going out straight up on the other side. As this wall of Ethan's house has been smashed and is laying on the ground in his yard, which would be why he came in so hot and heavy on the other side, because he just jumped through the window.
Yeah.
Manhole cover. Great.
Well,
Weird.
that was disorienting.
I feel like I might throw up.
Well, don't do it here. We need to get through my lawn. Just shout the word Worcestershire sauce over and over again as we go through.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. That sounds particularly hard for
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
Why is it so hard for you guys to say? It's Worcestershire. That's it. It's that easy. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
That's what I said.
No.
Worcester.
Worcestershire.
Dishwasher.
Worcestershire.
That might be the best bit of audio we've ever done. So as you guys are going across the ground, you see all these glyphs lighting up, but as you're saying it, they deactivate. And you guys are out where the street used to be. And he goes, so yeah, definitely owe Tommy a Coke.
Yeah, Tommy.
We're going to see Tommy, though, right?
Well, provided that he lived through this.
Yeah, that is a kicker.
Wait,
Or you're-
Emran's on her way. We should probably wait for her.
Do you know where she's coming from? We might
We have to.
pass her along the way.
Yeah.
Well, I told her to come here, so I don't know where she was at.
Where are we exactly?
My house. Or
Where's your
what's
Where's
left
your
of
house
it.
at?
We went to his house.
Yeah, but we were.
How many doors have you been knocking on?
I don't. I was dealing. I'm still working through some stuff. We were in Waterdeep, and then now where are we again?
Towerfall. Where's Waterdeep?
Where
That's
we
where you were just now.
Oh, I've never
Yeah.
heard of that place before.
It's
Yeah.
across the way.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. We were in Waterdeep, and now we're in Towerfall.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
And we stopped in Narnia on the way.
Pretty sure that has a copyright of some variety.
He said no,
So
no,
did
no.
Waterdeep. Look what that happened.
The man has a point.
So did Pooh.
No,
We're slaying
Nope.
dragons.
He's
and
free
taking
now.
Names.
I'm free.
Oh,
I'm a free man. I can
Do you
spell
want
my
to-
name without an H now.
Well, doesn't he still spell his name? Oh, with an H.
No. It's just
He
Poug. That's how you.
Pooge.
That's the.
Well,
that's
I'm
the
really glad we
French
brought the
version.
smart characters with.
No, it's a pull, not a pooge. It's a pull.
Worcestershire.
Going home.
Oh, look, here they come.
Embryn, hi.
Oh, hello. It is everyone. This is
Mira, good. You're here too.
Oh,
Yes.
hey.
As soon
mermaid.
as Ethan sees Mayra, he starts reaching into his pockets for
Or same.
and then throws a big fistful of Sithril in your face.
Okay.
I need you to make a con save, please.
Okay.
Hold your breath.
Can I smack his hand when he tries to do this?
I hit 23.
At the moment that he pulls it out to throw it, Callum's hand strikes
Oh, no.
his hand down.
Emran wants to smack her brother's hand.
Oh, then Emran smacks his hand down, and it just goes straight to the ground.
Don't be rude.
She tried to kill me.
Oh no, she
Barely
did.
succeeded.
Maybe.
Well,
kill
no.
you.
Yes. No.
That's
You
okay.
were
Em-
there.
Your sister tried to kill me, so, it's going around.
Well, you're a Towerfall. She should kill you.
Oh. Wait a sec. I thought you were on my side before.
I don't think you're going to be brother-in-laws.
I don't
Pardon?
think
What?
so either.
What?
What?
Who's?
Huh?
Oh, well, so which way is Tommy? I really need to see this guy.
Who's Tommy?
Amron, you're marrying Towerfall.
No.
No.
Please.
Please?
Oh wait, sorry, I messed up.
No.
She's marrying Pooh.
Pardon?
Right.
What?
What?
Who?
This is
No.
Amron, who are you marrying?
I'm not.
She's
I'm
not. Nope.
Nope.
Not even
She's
a thought.
playing hard to like.
Yes. Most of the time.
Okay, well,
Indeed.
Does Bastille know about this?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
broken
what?
up about it.
yeah, he's in pieces about it.
He would be more if I had anything to say about it, but I did not. So a lot has happened. Who is Tommy? Why are you here? Why were you dead? Why did you try
Well,
to?
why was I dead is a great question. Let's ask one of the perpetrators. He
Yeah.
turns and looks at Mayra.
Yeah. Mira,
I was
what do you...
hired.
Wait.
Oh, that
What'd
makes
you
it
just call
okay.
her?
That's the
I-
only
I-
reason I have to give you.
I didn't hire her. She's not one of mine. Just
Not one
wanted
of
to
mine
make that
either.
clear.
No, she was
Well-
probably one of Amron's. Amron had some words to say to me last time we talked.
Yep.
If I wanted you, I would have done it myself.
She doesn't like me either.
Just like you do everything yourself.
Why is everyone
Mhm.
so harping on this today?
I'm not. You've
I don't-
got this, Imran.
Yeah. Maybe you should get married or something.
No.
I think I
stop.
should not.
It's just nice to see somebody else deal with some conflict instead of me. But
Yeah. Yeah. Word.
But where's this Tommy guy? What, Timmy? Tiny? Todd?
It was Tommy.
Tommy?
Who is Tommy?
Thank you. The crazy guy. But not crazy.
Wait,
Tommy,
we should get hats.
What?
Yep,
The tinfoil hats.
Why?
they're
Because
magic.
Ethan was right. You don't know, Mara.
I've
So
got a bowl.
Emran takes
Ethan
hers out
seems
because she kept
crazy.
hers.
No, you kept
Ethan
mine.
seems crazy,
I
but he's
kept yours.
not.
Yes.
He can see
Yes.
things when he wears the hats. I don't understand it, but I
And you
believe
want
him.
all of us to wear the hats
Only if you're brave enough.
because he sees things.
No, we see things too when we have them on.
Yeah, we should see things when we have them on. You're gonna
Well,
understand.
those of us who put them on did see things.
I
We
would
did.
like to say that everyone is giving absolutely no answers whatsoever and are kind of just going in circles. Who is Tommy?
he's a tabaxi friend of mine. We would have our get-togethers and discuss the goings on that the government at large did not want us to know about.
Right.
Some of the things he brought to the conversation was just sounded insane.
Right. You would know nothing about that.
Fight, 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 fight.
So where is he?
Well, I don't know where he actually lives. I was just going to go to our meeting spot.
Where's that?
It's in Castle Manlagar.
Oh, yeah.
It's being renovated.
Permanently.
What?
They're
Emran,
putting
what
in-
did you do?
Yeah, it was her fault.
It wasn't M this time.
It wasn't me either.
Really, it was probably not ever M. If I'm being honest,
I would also admit
it's
that it was never me.
it's
Breaking
kind of,
hearts and breaking castles.
if you really need to blame someone, you can blame me. That's fine. It's Carrick. That's why we're trying to find answers. Apparently, we're the
Destroyer.
only.
The one that's the name the destroyer took.
Yes,
Yes.
as long as we're talking about the same one. But yes,
Yes. And he didn't just take it, he kept
I
it.
hope there's not more than one.
Right.
but it seems that us and our halfling friend who is unavailable, we are the ones who have to take care of this. There's no one else.
In the whole world. And we know that for a fact.
We don't know that.
I
for a
don't think
fact.
we do know that for a fact.
So
That's
anyway,
also-
that's why we're trying to find answers. We're looking for books, anything that could educate us a little bit more about what's going on, because we currently have no real answers, and I don't remember anything, and that's a complicated thing. So we don't have to go into that. You're being very helpful, by the way.
I'm always helpful.
You're telling me you spent the whole time looking for books?
Yeah, mostly.
What happened in the diner?
Oh, man punched me in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, and then I cast a spell, and now they all remember who they are, and they're happy again.
And then we left.
Yeah.
Also, he met a Minotaur lady. Or a cow lady. I'm not entirely
It was
sure.
a guy.
Man. Thought it was a woman.
No.
Oh,
You
well.
thought that last time too, and I had to correct you.
Spoke with a high voice, alright?
That's profiling.
Now you know what it feels like. Gave me a book.
So you found a book.
Mhm.
Well, I was given a book.
It's right here.
And I reach into Callum's pocket and
Oh,
pull
no.
out
Well,
book.
Yeah.
well, that's not... It's a different book, but... That was just for
Daniel
later.
Steele.
Don't worry about it.
This is the book that will help us save the world.
Slowly tuck it back in the bag.
Yeah, Pooh pulls out a book, and across the cover of it is written "Bed of Thorns" by Daniel Steele.
I don't feel like I have to explain myself.
That's going to save the world.
Save the world right here.
Pooh.
Yeah.
Wrong book, buddy.
But there's also this book, which is more helpful, but I can't understand much of it. And I was going to ask Ethan if he also wanted to read it and see if he understood more of it. But we've been trying to figure out who killed him and who Tom is.
Tommy.
Timmy.
Tim?
Tom.
Is it the same?
Tommy.
Oh, I hope it's not the Tom we know. No, you said different species. Sorry.
You know Tom?
Oh, we know a Tom.
We knew it, Tom.
No, we still know him.
He's got a nice smile.
See the small one in the cave?
That's the other Tom we know.
How many Toms do we know?
We know Tom Bolg. We know Loki
Oh, yeah.
Tom.
Yep.
Now we're
So-
gonna
Where
meet
is that one?
Tommy. Maybe.
There's a lot of Toms. We should be called Tommy Fall.
I
It
mean,
doesn't make a lot of sense, but
Anyway,
bring us to Mr. T. That's what I'm going to call him.
Yeah.
at this point, the cathedral's the safest place on Towerfall.
So we're not going to Tommy.
I told you I don't know where he lives.
We're going to his meeting place.
We let Ethan take a little nap. We look at this book together.
But
We see if we can figure it out, and we try and sort out who these people were, what a robot is, and what to do about the destroyer.
so is Tommy stupid because, like, you could send Imran a message, but you can't send him a message?
I don't have any spell slots.
Be sensitive about it.
Could you use a YouTube? You know what he looks
I
like?
mean, that would be a good possibility, yeah. We could try it.
I'm
I feel like this thing
Uh,
works only half the time.
give it the old one too.
I can try.
Yeah. See if he's in the outhouse.
You hand it to Ethan. He holds it up to his eye, and after a couple seconds, he throws the YouTube away from his face.
Oh,
I mean, that was ours,
Uh,
but I assume you saw something you didn't like.
I saw a gooey pile of red.
I'm sure it's
Well,
fine.
now we know what happened to Tommy.
He's eating Jello.
Because nobody made an attempt to catch it, Dave, can you roll a D100 for me, please?
Sure.
Is it? I thought it was just going to be sticking in Mara's eye.
60.
All right.
I would like to go pick it up.
Okay.
Roll for sigils.
So Tommy's not going to be any help.
No, doesn't sound
I mean,
like
he could probably use them for a protein supplement.
Oh, that was
Wow.
dark. Too soon.
Yeah. Dude.
Sorry, this is kind of how I cope.
Well, we had two options: find Tommy, read a book. Tommy's found.
And we're all out of Tommies.
No,
That's what
there's
you would-
probably still one more here.
But we've got a couple books.
We're also just outside, and it gets dark here, and
yes, bad things do happen.
things come out.
We should probably also sit down and talk for a little while, Ethan. About some family developments.
Well, I mean, you kind of said that we have nothing more to say.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, some things have changed. I mean, I don't have a lot to say, but I feel like you deserve to know some things about family and a lack of current family members. In general. In the chaos of everything that has happened, our family is no longer the same size that it was.
And they didn't go on a diet or anything.
No.
You could take the first part of that. Sorry.
I'm heading to the cathedral.
I'm coming with you. This seems awkward here. So maybe I should stay.
Should we go to the cathedral with them, Em?
You're the one that asked me to come to you, so I don't know why you're asking me. I was about to go join an army, I think.
We are the army.
That's
Go team.
highly unlikely.
Bum.
But it sounds like they need your help, so you should go to the cathedral, and I suppose I will follow for now because I should finish telling you about the fact that family stuff.
Well, I mean, what happened? Then he looks over at Mayra. How many more did you kill, you wretch of a woman?
Whoa,
Well, it
whoa,
was-
whoa.
Technically,
She's not that ugly.
He's not entirely wrong.
yes, but it came from the man who is now dead and that I didn't get to help dismember, which is a shame. Because I feel like that really would have solved a lot of problems that I'm currently feeling.
I told you killing someone would help.
I know. There's just no one good.
After this, we're getting group therapy and then individual therapy. We're gonna all need it.
I do need it.
What about you could kill Callum, then you'd only have to do one voice.
You
Oh,
know,
I
that
like
is I think it's a very good idea. I'm not sure how I feel about him, but I know he doesn't like me, so.
So, perfect.
Hmm.
Who would win?
I think we know.
My money's on Callum.
Mine's not.
I'd always bet on that boy.
So, Mira, how do you feel about marriage?
Mira, you
I've-
single?
Never been. I don't know what this has to do with anything.
I'm just
Dating
making
games
small
with
talk.
strangers.
You don't have to worry. It's something that's not ever been on my mind, so.
Incidentally, it's always on his mind.
Yes.
So we're at the tower. What are we doing here?
Yep.
We just need to go inside to be safe from the outside.
I go inside.
I do too. We're all inside.
Okay, what are we doing here?
No, I thought we were reading a book.
Read this.
And I hand him the Callum's
I
first.
had to do the other
second.
one.
Read it.
Ethan pulls out some bifocals, sets them on the bridge of his nose, and begins to read. As he's reading this book, he's turning it at several different angles. Sort of like if you were to see Pooh looking at a calculus book.
Or any book.
Well, I don't think Pooh's illiterate. What's everybody doing? Because it's going to take him a minute to read this thing.
Callum's doing it with him, trying to figure out what it means.
Orbog's talking to Pooh about the fifth element.
The what?
The fifth element. It's how we can defeat Carrick.
What is it?
It's love.
Huh.
Pooh's like, come here, Emran, I have an idea.
I don't have any. What are the other four?
Earth, wind, fire, hot. Nope. That's only
Probably.
4.
Captain Planet.
Ethan finishes reading the book and he's like, yeah, that's quite the read.
Great, so what's it all mean?
Oh.
It means you guys probably should have killed both sides of the destroyer at the same time.
I don't know what that means.
We were actually we were trying to, but he was so easy to beat. It was really hard to keep him alive long enough.
What do you mean by both sides?
The front and the back.
But we surrounded him, so it definitely wasn't that.
No, it's the Zeus and the Carrick.
Okay.
Remember? We're
Yeah, the carrot.
Is that what you called the existing side?
yes.
Try not to call him.
Yes,
but yeah.
of course that's what we called him. What else
The
would
exist-
we call him?
Because you have the existing destroyer and the non-existing destroyer.
Right.
They're
we knew
both
that.
faces of the same force.
Yeah,
Right.
we definitely knew that.
Well, we kind of knew that.
So how do we get rid of it?
Well, same way you got rid of the one side.
Easily.
So we need to make Callum ask God.
I can do that.
No, we
Yep.
did that ourselves. I gave him the old one too,
Yeah.
but now I can just give him the one.
Is there, do we have to fight him? Can we, like, trap him? Can we stick him in a closet or something?
Pocket
Can we-
dimension.
Love
Yeah.
him. Tell him we forgive him.
Can we make him change his ways?
At this point, Aileen pipes up. She goes, well, I don't think just trapping him's going to help, because when everybody dies, he's kind of put himself between the hereafter and the here now.
But that's what I mean, like cutting him off from that. Like,
Well, I mean, just kicking him out of our realm isn't going to change where he is at, or it, or
well, I'm
whatever
not
it
saying
is.
kick him out of our. I'm saying trap him away from what he's doing now. Just put him in a box, essentially.
Oh, that's kind of where he is. He's in the box of non-existence.
Yes, but he's in a box that's currently also able to reach into all the other boxes.
Do we have to like bring him to life or something? We have to make him exist to kill him?
I mean, you can just go to where he doesn't exist.
Generally speaking, if I can help it at all, I don't want to fight someone in their own home because they're going to know what their own home is like, as opposed to fighting them on more neutral ground. You know?
Hmm.
Also, we're very
Tasty.
Scared.
Powerful.
two of three.
Ugly.
No. What I was gonna say is, our kind of combat is much more physical than I would
Mental.
assume it would take. It should be more
Magic-y.
magic, spiritual, maybe. I don't. It seems
Love.
that
I got some of that. But there does seem to be the case that a lot of people have touched Carrick and then kind of turned into dust. So, don't want that to happen. Personally, wouldn't like it.
Turn
so. I
to
mean, if you could
dust.
just
Kind of like,
This is the first I've heard of this.
isn't that what happened? I'm pretty sure I watched that happen. They kind of like, died pretty dramatically. When the tentacles picked him up,
with the tentacles, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, those are connected to him.
Well, okay, but that's because you have anti-matter touching matter.
Yeah, that's the natural reaction. Like,
Yeah.
Right, but if you exist in a place of non-existence, then you no longer exist here.
I see.
So by going to where he is, theoretically, that would make you non-existent.
Which means the physical fighting would be fine, in theory.
We wouldn't exist.
Until you did.
we wouldn't exist together with him, right?
Do you know anything about entropy?
Well, I don't have to right now, but maybe in a few minutes.
Serious question. I know this is going to sound stupid, but so
Well, you are a Towerfall.
Yes, I can't help it.
Got him.
When speaking of, did you wait a second? How can you tell that it's me? I don't even look the same anymore.
Your voice didn't change, and you were incognito last time we met.
Okay, whatever. Yes, and you were nice to me, and now you're evil.
Go, bro.
Yeah, go, bro. So my question is, and I'm assuming it's because he's more powerful, but since he was antimatter touching matter, like why didn't like him touching their matter make him like turn to dust too?
You need to understand that this is all completely theoretical magic. I don't like everything I know came from this book.
Cool. Who wrote the book?
Probably Tommy.
Daniel Steele.
Is there an author?
Is it Fairy Manilow?
You have to understand that there are not a lot of resources on our side. We're making everything up as we go along, and it gets us in trouble.
We're getting tired of it.
Yeah.
We just want to put this whole thing to rest, and we need to have a plan.
By rest, we mean dead.
Not us, him. For once, I feel like we're actually trying to push toward a single goal. And,
Okay, everybody else, did you see Carrick when you died?
I don't remember when I died.
I'd like to try something, if you would allow me to. I'm going to use detect thoughts on Ethan. So it'd start at surface thoughts, and then if he allows me, I can dig deeper.
Okay.
That's exactly what a paranoid schizophrenic wants to have happen.
Yeah, that's gonna be a deep well.
I can tell you right now, the moment you try to extend your thoughts into his head, you hit up against that tinfoil hat he's wearing.
You're not going to be really comfortable with this. I need you to take the hat off. Just
Absolutely
temporarily.
not. No.
You know what? Fine. I'm done. You, Emran, you can figure out your family crap. You're not being helpful. We need help. I'll go find help somewhere else. And if I don't, I'll
I'm
die.
not being helpful. You literally told me to read a book for you.
You
That's
read a
why I
book
asked
for
that.
Callum. You didn't read a book for me.
Yeah.
I'll read a book for you.
Okay.
It was a dark and steamy night,
Ooh.
and the windows.
I'm simply asking you to remove your hat temporarily so that
Yeah,
I
that's
could
not going to happen.
Okay, then we're done. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I walk out.
That was dramatic.
Oh,
So,
wait, don't go.
Should we follow him then?
Wait for it. You know, he's a thief, sneaky guy. I'd watch out behind you. He's probably right there, getting ready to take your hat off.
Emran's gonna look at Mira and then get up and walk out as well.
I'll follow.
So do we follow them then? Or do we stay with
Ethan looks at Pooh and goes, "Best follow your girlfriend."
not his
What?
girlfriend, but our Reed?
Wilder, first off, is a guy, and we're just, bros. So. Oh, who
So
you mean? Oh, what? Yes.
Yes.
Coming. Leaving. I'm just. I go out.
Well, thanks for reading the book. I guess everyone's leaving. This has been real nice. It was really great to meet you.
Can I keep this as he holds up the book?
Well, it sounds like what you read in there was really helpful for what we're doing. So I think I need it still.
Okay. Well,
But, I would love to have one of them hats.
I'll tell you what. Take this. Hands you the book. He takes the spectacles off his face and goes, "Take this. I don't have any more foil for the hat."
Okay. I don't really need glasses, but all right. I put them on.
As you put them on, when you look at things that have words on it, you can insight greater meaning behind the words as you're wearing these spectacles.
I am so smart now.
And
Glasses do make you smarter.
and go ahead and put down that you now have a pair of spectacles of insight.
Heck yeah. I already have such good insight. Oh my goodness.
They only work on written word though.
Great. Okay. Well, this has been very fun. I'm glad you're alive. Happy to help. Is there anything I can do for you before I go?
Save the world.
Yeah, working on it. Working on it. So your suggestion, I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm saying this as I'm like walking backwards towards the door. Your suggestion is just to go where he is and kill him.
Yeah, because if you try to do it here, somebody's going to dematerialize.
Yeah, or might, bring him here, which I suppose would be bad as well. Do you think there's anything special we need to kill him?
I just read a book, man.
Yeah, but see, you seem to know a lot about the Destroyer in that you know that he had an existing side and a non-existing side and that we should have killed them at the same time, which no one told me.
It's all in the book, man.
Oh, golly. All right, well, this has been fun. Good luck. You're cooler than your sister is. You're welcome.
Thanks.
So were they like leaving to go outside and play with the dead bugbears, or?
I wondered the same.
I have no idea. I just they didn't like my book report very much, apparently.
Wilder,
Yeah,
we're outside.
that's good. Bring your friend with you.
Which friend?
The stupid one.
It doesn't seem like Callum's here.
I have lots of those.
No, I was actually referring to your idiot brother, Emran.
Oh, yes. No, he's still in there.
I mean, he was mildly helpful, but like, is he so insecure
You're
that
shoveling
he
through a lot
wouldn't?
of other things to get to the help.
It doesn't seem like he understands that this is like important what we're doing.
Did you really explain to him what you were doing? I think
I
you just
mean,
told him to take off his hat. I don't know what was going on there.
yeah, he didn't give me the chance to actually explain what I was going to do. It was just immediately not going to do that. And I've dealt with plenty of people like that before. They don't give you the time of day to explain anything. I'm sure I overreacted. That's not lost on me. So you don't have to treat me like I don't know.
If it helps, I don't think you overreacted.
Yep. Well, well, we don't know. It's what I was saying earlier. We're all very stretched thin right now.
Yeah. I'm feeling very much like a frayed rope.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all hanging on for our own separate reasons, but it's really hard not to just walk away and enjoy the time that I have left. Because I don't really feel like going and uh, taking on some interdimensional psycho being, you know? I'd rather, sit at home, drink coffee, and watch my kid grow up.
Well, you can do that. But
Yeah, but remember what Gareth said. You know? I could stop. I could go get LL. We could just exist until the end. But I want more than that. I want to get old, Pooh.
yeah, me too. I want you to be able to get old. I want people to smile again. I want there to be a a home for people. There's not much of that right now.
Yeah. It's the only thing that I'm holding on to at this point. So I say we put our heads together and we decide if we're just going to go take on Carrick or do we actually need anything else? Maybe we have enough.
Maybe so.
I apologize for losing my temper. And what's next?
How do you even get to a place like that?
We kill each other.
Callum can do that.
I can get us there.
I know you. You're the one who brought me back from my addled state.
Were you addled? I'm sorry. I
Ugh,
don't remember that. I've done that a lot lately. Also,
I
Pooh,
hate
you want me to
being
help?
addled.
Here, hang on.
Yeah. If we're going to fight, I'd like both hands.
I would like you to have both.
I'm
hands.
going to cast Greater Restoration on your arm and see if it helps.
His arm stretches out and becomes muscular again, but then the symbol that he carved into his hand flashes, and it withers up again.
This is going to hurt before it gets better.
Yep. I've lost one arm.
We're going to have to put we have to, no, we just got to change the symbol is all. I'm going to turn it into a smiley face.
It looks like
As best I can.
it looks like a sideways pie is what it looks like.
I'm going to
Pie
turn it
symbol.
into a little dog.
Okay.
Different symbol now.
This is true.
Summons a hellhound.
We'll give him ideas. If a hellhound shows up, Wilder's done. He's leaving. He's retiring. You guys can have it.
Pooh.
Yep.
You regain control of that arm, but it's a bit weakly, and the fur from your shoulder down to your fingertips falls out on it, so it looks not great. It's not a great look for you, but you have use of your arm now.
Better.
I'll give it another, restoration later, but I can't do that because I'm topped out. It feel like it would be a good idea if we all sit down, regroup, and figure this out, I guess.
A plan is what you're saying.
Yeah, Ethan basically just said to go there and kill him, so
we go there
I have
and
to read
kill
this
him?
book and figure out if there's a way to do it easily, and then otherwise, I guess we just hit him until he dies.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe, we should search for foil. Is that dumb?
I got some cool glasses.
Neat.
I've got a bowl.
Neat.
Foil.
It might be worth, and I'm just throwing this out there, that perhaps not all of us, but maybe a select few of us or a certain one of us that really likes being in the Underdark. Not me. It doesn't have to be me. It could be anyone, really. Given that situations have changed a bit, that we could return to the wonderful council down there and see if perhaps we could get some, help from them to go take care of this so that they can get all these people out of their city, because I feel like that's a thing they might like at some point. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe they'd like them to stay, but touch base, see how they're feeling, get a sense of the, temperature. And they had those nice cloaks and whatnot, so perhaps they have something else that could help us. We could do that in the morning. And by we, I mean, I don't know, someone that really likes.
Yes,
Underdark.
Callum, you can go. You could take someone with you.
All right. They like
Yes.
women, I think, given that they're pretty matriarchal.
Well,
Aileen. Actually,
Mara.
Aileen should come.
Aileen.
Or you.
Probably good.
Mira?
How do you feel about Drow?
I have to stay with Emran.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Why don't all the women go? Em says, I won't be helpful in this situation.
Okay.
I will
So-
be the opposite of helpful.
Go through the checklist here. Callum and Aileen and Mara go to the Underdark to talk to the Drow to get equipment and maybe assistance.
Yeah.
Foil
Mira.
hats.
I thought Mira said no.
What's Emran doing?
Nothing yet.
Yes, nothing yet, apparently. You're welcome to go if you'd like to go with them.
I can't leave you.
Okay,
Right.
I'll let you two figure that out. The rest of us could go look for foil for hats. That sounds ridiculous, but that's what I'm thinking.
And then, Callum, you come back and you send us there.
Yeah. And I can make sure, we get our rest in. I can make sure I have got the right spells prepared, because I should really sit down and prepare my spells in the morning. Whew.
Wilder, can you when we hopefully we get 10 foil, do you think you can make like holes in the top of mine so my pigtails can still be there?
Sure. I suppose.
I mean, it's working for me right now, so
Yeah, you haven't looked in a mirror lately, have you?
I think it looks fine. Don't listen to him.
Okay, fine. Whatever. All right. So that's
We're
a
just
plan.
jealous because you don't have any.
We have a
True.
plan. We good?
That sounds good.
It's true.
Rest.
Yes, sounds like a plan. Like we have
And
a plan.
perhaps Mira and I can look for actual weapons
Sure.
while
That would
everyone
be
is looking for foil.
Instead of foil.
Probably magic weapons.
Yes.
Magic
I might know a place for that.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, then.
Sounds
Wonderful.
like a plan.
I'm going to bed.
On that note, hope you enjoyed that. It was some exposition. I actually did a lot of info dumping. Thanks so much for listening. Please like, rate, and subscribe on whatever platform that you are listening on. That helps put us in front of like-minded individuals such as yourself and helps this podcast become bigger and weirder than it even is now. Stay fresh, cheese bags.
You have been listening to the Playing Games with Strangers podcast with the voices of John Haryu, Catherine Serwinski, Dave Clements, J.S. Earls, Celeste Mora, Josiah Crandall, Eric Campagno, and Steve MacDonald. The theme music was written and performed by Steve Arthur, used with permission. Find more of his music on Facebook or wherever you purchase music digitally. Please review this podcast wherever you download it from to help other podcasters find our podcast and join our community. And once again, thank you for listening.
A massive thanks to our Blade level patrons, Julie Earls, Aaron Peckham, Josh Clements, Branson Boykin, Debbie Roth, Matthew Cosby, Random Encounters, and Indubitably. Learn more and see how you can support the show by going to patreon.com/playinggameswithstrangers.
It was a dark and steamy night.